Hi there, welcome to this tutorial for the ukulele play-alongs of the song Changes as recorded by Langhorne Slim and The Law. You can find that play-along on the UkePlayAlongs channel, and it has been recently re-released after some time as I'm going back and making tutorials, baritone videos, and chord charts for all the songs on the UkePlayAlongs channel. With over 700 songs, it's going to take a while to go back and make them all. I do not remember where this song came to my attention and why I made it into a play-along when I originally did, but nonetheless, it's on the channel, so I wanted to update it as well. In this video, first of all, we'll look at the chords you need to play the song on GCEA ukulele. Then we'll look at the chords you need to play a song on baritone DGBE ukulele, and then we'll talk briefly about strumming. If you want to support the work that I do here on YouTube and in the ukulele world, there are three things you can do. First of all, you can like this video. Second, you can subscribe to both of my YouTube channels, the UkePlayAlongs channel and the UkeStuff channel. And third, you can always buy me a cup of coffee to say thank you for making this content at www.buymeacoffee.com/UkeStuff, or you can make a donation right here on YouTube. I'll also mention that I have a number of resources available for sale at Apple Books, Amazon Kindle, in print from Amazon, and on the buymeacoffee.com/UkeStuff page. All right, let's begin with the chords you need to play Changes on GCEA soprano concert or tenor ukulele. I'll be using this instrument. This is a 1924 Lyon & Healy Camp Uke. We'll start with a C chord, then a C major 7 chord, then an A minor chord, an F chord, a G chord, then we have the E flat chord. There are a number of ways to play the E flat chord. I'll show you a couple ways just right now. First of all, if you look at the diagram, the first finger is going to go on the first string, first fret, no matter what in these scenarios, but you could play strings 4, 3, and 2 with your ring finger and bend your ring finger so that the first finger is not played. That's one way to do the E flat chord. You could also actually leave the 4th string open and that becomes an E flat chord. And then finally, in a very similar way, if you put the first finger there and you have fingers 3 and 4 on string 2, if you put the second finger on the 4th string 3rd fret, you can also get that E flat chord. Really, it's play it whatever way works best for you. And then finally, the A chord. And those are the chords you need to play Changes by Langhorne Slim and The Law on GCEA soprano concert or tenor ukulele. Now let's take a look at the chords you need to play Changes by Langhorne Slim and The Law on baritone DGBE ukulele. I'll be using this Flight Iris baritone that does not have the pick guard on it. The first chord you'll need is the C chord. The second chord is actually pretty optional for me in the song. It's a really tricky one on baritone ukulele. It requires a long stretch in this position. It's a C major 7, and it happens very quickly in the song. So if you don't want to play it, just play the C chord and don't worry about it. But if you want to try to play the song with the C major 7 in passing, what you have to do is you have to play the C chord. Make sure your fingers are as far down towards the frets as you can. Then the ring finger plays the 1st string 3rd fret and the pinky plays the 3rd string 4th fret. It's an interesting chord sound. Then you've got your A minor chord. Then you'll have your F chord. First finger covers strings 1 and 2 right above the metal 1st fret. Pull against the fretboard. Add your thumb for some light support. Add 2 fingers. A G chord. An E flat chord. 2 ways to play the E flat chord. You can play the D chord up 1 fret and then just play strings 3, 2, 1. You can play that same chord but add the pinky to the 4th string 5th fret. Or you can try a bar chord here where you take your first finger, bar all 4 strings across the 3rd fret, and then play the C chord shape with fingers 2 and 3. Any one of those will work. And then finally, the A chord. And Again, those are the chords. You need to play Changes by Langhorne Slim and the Law on baritone DGBE ukulele. Now let's talk about strumming. All right, let's talk about strumming for the song. First and foremost, there was no ukulele used in the original version of the song, so therefore there's not one single right answer. If you're worried about playing the completely right strumming pattern, I've got some bad news for you. I don't think there is a strumming pattern in the song in the original version. It's banjo being picked, and we don't have the same patterns or tuning as a banjo to be able to exactly match that. If you want to try to pick it, you can try different picking patterns and see what happens. You can do whatever you want with picking. Go for it, have fun with it. However, what I'm going to do is suggest a strumming pattern that will work with the song as well. When it comes to strumming, there are 3 rules. First, I'll play the right chord at the right time. Second, keep a steady tempo or steady beat. And third, make sure that whatever you are playing matches the style of music. If you're doing those things, you're good. So don't worry too much about the strumming pattern. Just play the right chords at the right time, keep a steady tempo, and make sure that whatever you are doing matches the style of the music. Now, ultimately, what I hear is a pattern that goes like this. And you either play the full pattern or part of it. And here's what it does. It goes like this. It goes down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Now, if you're playing the song and you get a fast chord change, such as the C to the C major 7 to the A minor, like this, you just play the down, down part of that. I'll show you. That's that first line. So you can see when I hit the C major 7, I just get 2 down strums, and then I'm right on to. Now, let me put down this instrument just for 1 second to pick up the baritone. Now, what I want to say about that C major 7 is it becomes problematic on baritone, both tonally and physically. So you've got. Then you've got to change to the C major 7 to the A minor chord. And really what you want to hear here is this. You really want to hear the 3rd string, 4th fret there. You want to hear the walking down B. And you kind of lose that with the C major 7 in this variation. But you can do it if you want. The other thing as a baritone player is you could pretend you're playing a standard ukulele, bar at the 5th fret, and start playing it just as if you were playing it on GC ukulele. You could do that too. But that all said, I just wanted to warn baritone players about the complexity and the tonal challenges of playing that C major 7 there on the fretboard. All right, so with that very basic strumming pattern and those chords, that's all you need to do to be successful on Changes by Langhorne Slim and the Law. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back soon with some more Uke stuff for you.